Lyndall Pinchen, Canine Naturopath from Canine Vitality, back again today to share with you today's post on wonderful wormers. Now, I must apologise for my absence, but I am back again now. Now, I know there are many dog lovers out there now questioning the use of the many chemical products that are available for our dogs for the purposes of worming, and of course, as well as flea and tick control. But on the other hand, I know for many of you who, there's a bit of nervousness about relying on something natural that maybe you're not familiar with. How much is it going to cost? Is it safe? More importantly, is it going to work? These are all really common and normal concerns that I get daily from new clients and general inquiries. Now, luckily, there's really no need to fear this whole issue around worming because there's some wonderful herbs that we can use to help keep worm populations in check. And today I wanted to talk to you about 3 of my favorites and how they can be used as for your dog as an alternative. Firstly, though, let's look briefly at those conventional worming products. Now, there are 4 main worms that affect our dog's gut: whip, tape, round, and hookworms. Now, most of us at some point have probably gone out and used a 3-monthly or similar worming product that we purchased from our vet or local pet store. It might be something along the lines of Drontal or Interceptor or Sentinel, so on and so forth. Generally, these work by actually killing the worms and their eggs within the intestinal tract. But these products are really not without their side effects and do contain some pretty toxic chemicals that over time can build up toxicity in your dog's body and lead to lowered vitality and some general health issues. They're very harsh on the liver and the kidneys, and they can also do damage to the intestinal lining. So let's have a look then at some great herbal alternatives and why I believe that these are a far better option for our dogs. And you'll probably notice today I'm not talking about black walnut or wormwood. Now, I know that these are 2 very popular herbs for worming, but today I wanted to put my focus on 3 that you may not know about or you may not have heard of. Now, the first one is cloves. Now, as a child, my mother used to use cloves in her cooking. She used to put it in biscuits, in cakes, in soups, you name it. Now, the problem with this was my father absolutely hated cloves, so there was always this contention around this beautiful spice in my home. But cloves is quite amazing. It contains a couple of compounds, one known as eugenol and the other as caryophyllene, and both have very strong antimicrobial activity. Both these compounds are able to travel through the dog's bloodstream, killing microscopic parasites and parasitic larvae and eggs. And this herb actually does work well in combination with black walnut and wormwood, as I did mention briefly above. But cloves also has the ability to calm your dog's gut and expel gas. And these are 2 actions that are really quite perfect in that worming process. Now, I usually prescribe it as a liquid tincture, but it's also very useful in a powdered form and can be added to food. Now, the second herb that I love is thyme. Now, most of us have probably used thyme at some point in our cooking, and I always love to add thyme into my veggie soups. But more than being a culinary herb, thyme, which is actually a member of the mint family, has some really amazingly powerful, naturally occurring components that are effective against intestinal worms. For example, the leaves of the thyme plant contain an oil rich in thymol. Now, thymol, this compound has a powerful action against parasites and other microbes and effectively can kill intestinal worms and other parasites that may be living in the gut. It's an effective antiseptic and is also very rich in antioxidants. Now, even just chopping a bit of fresh thyme into your dog's food can really be beneficial for worming, but for a more specific worming process, you really want to use a concentrated tincture or powder to get the best results. And my final herb today is a herb known as Campagne. Now, this herb, which is actually native to England, contains a compound known as allantoilactone, which is found in the root. Now, this has a strong antiparasitic action and is able to actually expel worms from your dog's gut. So it's very effective in that process. Allantoilactone also has a strong anti-inflammatory action, can reduce a lot of the mucus in the gut, and also stimulates your dog's immune system. In addition, this herb is also rich in a substance called inulin, and this is a prebiotic that can build beneficial bacteria in the gut and it really improve a sluggish digestion. Once again, both of these properties are really beneficial in that worming process. Now, I do find this, like herbs I've mentioned, also beneficial in the tincture form because you get rapid absorption into your dog's body, and you can also, though, use it in a powder. And I guess that's really why I love herbs. You know, there's so many specific actions against the worms, but there are so many other actions that herbs provide that are more holistic and beneficial to building the health of our dogs. And when used in correct doses, these herbs do not cause side effects or any damage to the body. On the contrary, they work to build the health of the dog, and due to these many naturally occurring compounds, they don't lead to parasite resistance, which is often the case for many of those chemical products on the market. Now, it is important to note that parasites as a group always tend to attack and populate the weakest and sickest animals, and are found in really very low populations in strong, healthy animals. So really the number one goal in managing all parasites is to keep your dog in the very best of health with a very strong responsive immune system that can easily fight off parasites. It's good to remember that our dogs actually do have natural defenses against parasites, and it's actually okay to have a small population of them. In fact, recent studies have shown that having a small population in the gut of parasites can really reduce the incidence of allergies. So there you have it. You can see that there are actually some great natural and effective alternatives to the chemical products that are on the market at the moment. And while I know it can be a little bit scary to make some changes, the long-term benefits to your dog's health will be so worth it. Now, all of these herbs that I've mentioned do feature in my herbal intestinal worming product, which is actually suitable for dogs and cats. So if you would like a little bit more information about this, or you'd like to try to order some to try for your dog or your cat, please feel free to email me. The address is on the screen now. It's lyndall.pinchen@gmail.com, and I can give you some great information on that product. Thank you once again for watching my post today. I hope you enjoyed Wonderful Wormers. Now, don't forget to like, comment, or share this post, and subscribe to my YouTube channel where you'll get the latest happy, healthy dog tips sent straight to your inbox. Hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye for now.